Okay, so we have the shipper box here. So let's start the unboxing. Oh, there's an art box here. Okay, so at the back part of the box, we have Wonder Woman here with the Gal Gadot portrait and a close-up of the portrait for Gal Gadot. So this is the certificate for authenticity for this statue. Okay, so it is just one layer. Go for the base first. The base is very light. So edition size 2,890 and I got 1,729. So the base is just a bunch of pillars. So very Wonder Woman. We also have this switch out stand. So this is the legs. Okay, so there are also metal-like textures on her boots, the armor, nice skin tones. Both foot has a key, which will go to the base here and here. Installation seems to be easy. So this is very thin, so you guys need to be very careful with this, or it kind of feels right. Anyway, let's get one of the torsos. So here we have the comics version for the Wonder Woman. Lots of strands, very nice. Lots of details on the armor. Very accurate to that of the movie. I think it's the right way to install it. Let's check out the shield. So we have the shield here. This is her left arm switch out. She'll go here. So that's kind of covering her face actually. And we have the right hand for the sword. The sword actually has some encryptions here, which is really nice. I'm gonna remove the shield first because it's annoying. The magnets are very strong. And we do have some simpler switch outs here. Obviously nothing on the arm. The skin tone is actually painted really well. It's probably one of the best ones that I have. And we do have a more simpler right hand as well. I think this is so that you can use the lasso of truth. We have the lasso here. This is just actually rope or something that was just painted. So there is no portrait switch out. However, the portrait is also attached to that of the body. The rope is actually posable, so you can decide on how you want to display it. Last item here, let's get the DCEU or the Gal Gadot version. This is actually the reason why I bought this statue. It's because of Gal Gadot's portrait. So here we have the torso switch out for Gal Gadot, and I believe they did capture her likeness a lot. If you can see, they are actually using glass eyes, which makes this statue look really amazing. Great skin tone, and I think what matters the most is that they did capture her likeness because it's gonna be the hit or miss kind of thing. So we're gonna remove this one and we're gonna install it on the portrait stand. So we have here the torso stand, and now we're gonna try and install Gal Gadot here. And a little bit same problem here with the first torso. Due to the skirt, since it's mixed media, I think this can be fixed with a heat blower. You'll see at the end of the video. Anyway, let's try the switch out again. Still covering her face, and we have completely assembled the statue. Okay, so let me start with saying what I don't like about the statue. First is the lasso of truth, mainly because I don't like to post them and they look very fake if the curve is not well posed. Next is I don't like the skirt because I think this is mixed media, but I'm not really sure. And it is preventing the torso from being installed properly to the lower part. As you can see, it is a bit flimsy and can be very dangerous. I have already heat blowered this part and this is the best I can do for now. It is way worse before. As you can see, the gaps on her belt area is very visible. Next is I hate this stand that they included for the torso switch out. There is no way for me to install the torso properly to it, so it will always be flimsy and looks like that it's leaning. Could be an issue with my copy only. Who knows? My last comment is that I don't understand why she is hiding on the shield. Makes it really hard to display her. This is also kinda my fault because I did not notice this when I pre-ordered it. The portrait really did get my attention a lot. Now let's talk about the good things about the statue. The portraits during the prototype reveal was extremely great, especially with the Gal Gadot or the movie portrait. They did get her likeness in most angles. The glass eyes definitely is worth mentioning as they look amazing. Great sculpt on the hair, lots of strands, make it really look like that it's realistic, and that is for both portraits. Also, there are no visible seams on the neck area to the head as this statue has a torso switch out instead of the traditional head switch outs. The forearms are the actual switch out for the arms. They are well hidden because of her armors on the forearm. Speaking of which, there are two sets of arm switch outs. One set is the shield and the sword. The sword is actually made out of metal, which is great. I did not notice this during the unboxing and it actually scratched me while I was checking the statue out. The other set doesn't have any weapons on the right hand. However, you can put the lasso of truth on the left hand. The sculpt and detail on her costume is also worth mentioning as it is very movie accurate since this statue is more of a DCEU statue but just have a bonus comic portrait. There are a lot of details and textures on her costume. Love the metallic paint on the armors. Very, very movie accurate. And lastly, the base is sculpted and painted really well, makes you really feel like they are real. Lots of battle damages all throughout, definitely no bad comments about it. Before I end, I want to mention I got this statue extremely late due to Queen Studios' batching. It is what it is. I wish I could have gotten the statue way sooner. Would have loved to upload the video ahead of time. Let me know in the comments below on what you guys think of this statue. Did they capture the likeness of Gal Gadot on this portrait? Subscribe for more future statue unboxings. I try my best to upload statue unboxing every week. Hopefully I can maintain that. Anyway, this is Carl and see you in the next one.